Okay, it's our monthly revisit to Animal Crossing. Monthly, at least theoretically, because last month we had a bunch of birthdays, and guess what? We have another birthday tonight, which is why I'm here. Also, there's a bunch of other stuff. We're gonna do some of the June, not the June, the July stuff. And man, let me tell you, the July bugs were a pain. It was a friggin' nightmare trying to get them all, and I still haven't gotten them all. And you'll see why when we get into the donations. Actually, lower the volume of my TV. There we go. May have to do a little bug farming tonight because I really need to get those last 2 bugs. And we're also going to do fishing. And we're going to test out the new swimming mechanic that they implemented. And there's new stuff to collect. There's always something to do. They keeping you busy in Animal Crossing. The Lunatics kind of look like they would fit right in with the Hellraiser series. I don't know. They're not horrific enough. Not enough open wounds and stitches and nails and other stuff. Today is Mira's birthday, by the way. So we're gonna go say happy birthday to Mira. We're gonna wish everyone's favorite Sailor Moon / Power Rangers cosplay Bunny Rabbit a happy birthday. And alright, so let's go ahead and check the old mail. Yes. Let's see what I ordered last night when I was not in the right mindset. I ordered shorts. Yeah, shorts. We'll maybe put those on later. Alright. Deposit shorts. Okay, so, by the way, CJ was here and I got rid of some of the betas, and I got me a beta model. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so let's go get Mira's present. So, I saw these at the store, at the tailor's. They had these, like, superhero helmets. And this one kind of matches Mira's whole thing, so her whole color scheme. So we're gonna give her that. We're gonna get some wrapping paper. I got the silver trophy from Happy Home Academy, which is nice. I also got this from Cyrus and what's her name's Reese's wedding thing. Also, my mom apparently sent me a dog, a plush dog. So that's there now. All right. Let me go visit the stores, and then we'll, actually, let's get changed now. I'm wearing my creepy outfit, because, Label was here a couple days ago, and she wanted me to dress goth. So for a very brief period, I relived my edgy teenage days. And now we shall move along from them, and never speak of it again. Where's my... We're gonna dress up good. Yes, we shall grace Mira with the tuxedo mask outfit. What was the pants? Was it this pants? You can't tell. Alright. I've been hoarding clothes. I've been hoarding a lot of items. Does this game have any hidden Easter eggs? A couple, probably. Mostly, like, within Nintendo. Like, when you hit the money rock, it makes the Mario coin sound. Black socks. Gotta have the black socks with the black shoes. Which was it? Was it? Yeah, it was this one. Alright, there we go. We're dressed up in our good outfit. And we got things for it. Yeah. Nook miles that have been piling up because I haven't been visiting islands. I tried visiting a couple so I can get some of the bugs, but as I shall explain later, the bugs have been kind of a pain. Let me check my trees before I go. All right, sticks. Good. I've also, as you can see, I've also been hoarding bugs again. Because some of the bugs this month are very expensive. And I've been capturing a lot of the, you know, usual, like, expensive ones. What's up, Angus? Talk to you before I go. Always good to see a friendly face. Hope life isn't treating you alright. Angus, be lucky you live in this world where everything is nice. Feeling pretty fashion too. Hardly a food stain on me. Good for you, Alfonso. And Annabelle's here. I wonder who's at the party with Mira. Yes. Talk to villager. Talk to villager. Acquire points. We may do some traveling tonight because I have an idea how I can spawn the last 2 bugs I need. Because apparently the last 2 bugs I need are like some of the hardest ones to find. But we're gonna give it our all. We're gonna try and get them tonight. We also gotta catch some fish. There's not that many new fish though, which is good. Because then hopefully we won't spend too much time on that. Wrapping paper. Yes. We shall take the gold wrapping paper. Because we are wealthy, remember. We have the monies. There we go. Alright, see you boys later when I want to sell off my trash that I found. I was around the island. Alright. I'm still hoping that $1 million crown shows up at the tailor shop. Let's see if it's here. Nope. But you can be Belle from Beauty and the Beast if you want. You'll want to avoid any of that involve invisible rings or street sharks. Gotta say hi to the hedgehog ladies. Alright, let's see if they got the crown today. Or anything interesting. What is this, a clown suit? Stellar jumpsuit. No thank you. Tiara hair. It's a tiara with someone's hair attached to it. This is a goatee. I keep thinking this is a mustache. But it's not. Alright, nothing great. Call me when you have more expensive items. The wealthy only deserve the best. Okay, let's go say happy birthday to Mira. Interested to see who's at her party. Hey, it's Rudy! Yeah, what's up? So the 2 OG villagers are hanging out. These are the 2 first villagers I've got when I first came here. Yeah. Original crew. Today's mirrors. Hey, let's make it a party to remember. You bet. Yeah. Cake that I can't have. Time to bring out the rum. Getting everyone together like this is so awesome I could explode. They even brought gifts. Oh, you didn't happen to bring something, did you? Of course. Listen, the 3 of us have been together a long time, so you know we're tight. We're practically family now. I've had my eye on a Zap helmet for like ever. You're amazing. I can't wait to see her wear it with her ears poking out of it. Thanks for getting me. You and me, we're going places. You bet. You guys are awesome. You two are better than some actual people I've known. Which I think a lot of people feel that way about Animal Crossing. Yeah. Alright, well, I have chores to do, and I have things to do, so you two have fun. Don't stay up too late. We're just gonna... Oh, well, thanks for coming. Thanks for a ton for the prize. You bet. You guys are awesome. Favorite Thundercats animation error? Oh my god. I don't know. I don't remember seeing a lot of errors. Mostly just a lot of choppy, you know, cheap stuff. It wasn't like, you know, Ninja Turtles, which like there's so many the Ninja Turtles eras are so there's so many of them. Hey, Anka. Here goes my credit card. Would you like to know what I'm making? Yes. A garden bench. I think I have that. Yeah, I know that. It's okay. It's okay. We still like you, Anka. Some like her a little bit more than others, and perhaps a bit too much, but she's great. It's her frowny face. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Marina is off somewhere. I don't see her out here. We saw Angus. We saw Annabelle. Rudy is at the party. Zell is out somewhere. Everybody's out. Oh, all right, let's go hunting. See, I've been seeing Zell over here a lot singing. Okay, so you're gonna notice that there's a lot more palm trees on my island now, because the last two bugs I need only spawn on palm trees, and for some reason they're just not showing up. So I went to a bunch of islands and I stole the palm trees, and I've been planting them all over the place. I guess Thundercats has made by Rango Bass. Kind of expected the animation be a bit better than He-Man or G.I. Joe combined. Yeah, well, honestly, I think Filmation gets kind of a bad rap when it comes to animation because, you know, oh crap, I ruined it. Alright, whatever. It's not like I need the money. While they did reuse a lot, and they pretty much had, like, stock images and stuff like that so they can, you know, cut production costs and get stuff out quick, a lot of the actual animation was very decent and fluid, and there was quite a bit of, like, original one-time use animation throughout the series. A lot of people kind of take it at face value, and, you know, I don't blame them, because nobody's crazy like me who will go through the trouble of, you know, actually analyzing the show. But, no. I would say, you know, a lot of 80s animation was the same. Because, you know, production costs and all that. Oh, there was I forgot there was a thing over here. It's Alfonso watering the flowers like a good boy. Excuse me. That was hopefully not a bug. No, it was a drone beetle. Don't need it. Don't need it. Alright, we're gonna do the trees, hopefully real quick. Nothing there. Ah, damn it. Friggin'... Yeah, well, even so, the show was still goofy. Even I'll admit to it, but that's kind of the charm of it. It's, you know, some people just like things because they're silly. Dang, there's another beetle there. I gotta do something with these flowers. I think I gotta just start tossing some of them because this is getting out of control. I do, however, have 2 black roses, so that's pretty cool. Those are hard to get. God, you freaking bees! It would be on the Magic School Bus. Black Roses is a hilarious movie. Never heard of it. I hear Black Rose, and this is my closet weeb coming out here. I hear Black Rose, and I think Dot Hack. Yep, don't need you. I'm gonna try and not run, just in case there's beetles about, because there's a lot of beetles this month. It's one of those horror movies that revolve around heavy metal actually being satanic. Really? But it's executed so poorly. Turns out to be. Those are the best. Poor execution makes for good comedy. Oh God, it's Gulliver. Ah, crap. Alright, I'm gonna... We'll come back to him. Alright, I don't see anything on the palm trees. Soundtrack is decent, that's good. Palm tree lamp. Hey, that's something I don't have. Look at that. We're getting to the point where I keep getting more duplicates than new stuff. Actually, let's have a look at that, see what it looks like. Wow, that is Florida. That is really Florida. And it's made with actual coconuts. Maybe we'll make that later. Did the sailor just get drunk again or fallen overboard? Both. You know, this is a kid's game, so we can't really say. But, you know. Use your imagination. Fill in the blanks. Alright, let's go help Gulliver, I guess, since we're here. Probably do that real quick. Hey! Hey, Gulliver! Quit squatting on my island. There you go. Hey, he got up right away this time. Guess he wasn't that drunk. Here we go. Sailor on your feet, sailors in our first mystery beach. Okay, we've done this a million times. Okay, yeah, we know you got shipwrecked. It's your handy dandy communication device, which is broken. This isn't handy or dandy. Admittedly, I like Gulliver. Just his clever, witty remarks about things is just funny. I'll look for him. They're probably 25. Cram him back in there. Roommate's looking for me. They're searching you. Believe in you, partner. You know, you could just live here. I kind of run this place, you know. I can hook you up with a house. Favorite He-Man side character that didn't get their action figure. Oh, I forget her name. Well, their name. There's 2 actually. It was this weird episode where He-Man lost his memory, and he went into like this other dimension or something. And there was this lady with a bird head, and then and the villain of the area was this like muscular bunny guy. It's been a while since I've seen that, but I just found that episode to be hilarious. remember seeing that for the first time and just cracking up. Where are those parts? Ah, a clam. That might come in handy later. Plundor, so, yeah, something like that, yeah. It was just so funny because it was played so straight. So he had a voice like this or something like that, and then it was like, I'm gonna destroy you, but it's like, you're a bunny guy. You gotta pay attention to... Where are the clams? Squite! Squite! Nope, that's just a clam. Regular clam. Over here we can hope... Ooh, is that one of the ones I need? Let's find out. Ah, what the hell? I didn't make any noise! Slave Master, Evil Seed, and Star Child. It has been a while since I've watched any of it, so I don't remember every single character. But at some point I do plan to review it. Hopefully. I think things have gotten kind of hectic lately, which is why there's been a huge delay in the next Cartoon Clip show. I'm hoping to maybe have it finished written soon. Was that 5? 4. It is mostly finished, though. I am worried, too, that the editing process is going to take a while as well. Oop. There you are. Eh. No, it's another clam. Come on, I just need one more. Oh, shoot, there was a bug there. Alright. They're free, and some of the episodes are both weird and kind of... Yeah, it's... You know, it's entertaining still. That to me is as valid as it just... You know, being good. Let me craft these pieces of bait real quick. You know, Animal Crossing, these updates have been great, but you need to give me a craft all button. Please. Thank you. Alright. Alright, Gulliver, we got your things. Got him. Magically fixed. Is your brother from another rudder? Yes, he sends me things. I forgot. It's been a while. Alright, well, see you later, Gulliver. Hopefully you'll visit the island normally one of these days. Ooh, is that a scarab? It's a rainbow stag. Did I need that one? Huh, I don't know. There's Marina. Ignoring the animation and the weird moments, the story and characters kind of ahead of its time would be They would fit right in the 2002 series. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame the 2002 series didn't continue on. Oh, good evening. It's you. It's a nice night out, Blurp. Getting some fresh air always puts me in a mood, Blurp. Mood. Yes. Okay. We need to talk about Marina because she's been doing some weird stuff. I don't know if I approve of it. So, all right, let's take a quick break from this. I want to show you some pictures. This is stuff that's been happening, you know, in the intermittent time. So here we see Marina gleefully looking at fire. I don't know what that's all about. Then oh, this was I saw Anka and Hopkins singing together. I thought it was kind of cute. I don't see the two of them interact much. So then Marina said this to me. Yeah. And oh yeah, this was Agnes. She was at the thing. And then here, unrelated, but here's something funny Anka said. You always sit down in my golden casket to do my skincare regimen. Just as you water a flower to maintain its beauty, so you must moisturize your skin, Cottontail, which she doesn't say anymore, thankfully. She's a cat. She has fur. And yet she does skincare. Also, she does it in a casket, which I guess makes sense because she's like a Egyptian cat or whatever. Oh yeah, I think Zell and Anka are dating because I've been seeing them a lot together. Here's just look. I love this screenshot. Are you interested in selling weeds? This is Leaf. He shows up to sell shrubberies and stuff, and he buys weeds. He buys weeds. Twice what Nook's Cranny sells it for, but that means they're just 20 bells each, which is not really much. Yeah, but I just thought that was funny. You interested in selling weeds? I got your hookup, bro. Make a lot of money. Weeds are illegal in my land. I would hope so. Okay, so then I saw Marina, rather. This was like really late at night. And she was sleeping outside my house. So, and then she bought me full-bodied tights. And they were pink. So I think Marina's got some issues. Might need to have a chat with her about boundaries and respecting of those boundaries. She does seem pretty young. I guess she doesn't know better. But nonetheless, boundaries need to be established. Hey, what is it? Diner chair. Cool. I will never use it. Oh, I don't need to bang rocks. Okay, so here's the bugs. Oh, hold on, let me get the thing. Some disturbed feelings from... Yeah. Things have kind of escalated, haven't they? Leopard miniskirt. Yeah, let's just put that on. Yeah, it kind of looks like a kilt. Okay, so back to the bugs. So all this month, it's been cicadas and like stag beetles and other types of beetles, and they've been a pain in the ass to catch because they all look the same. There's 4 different kinds of cicadas. There's like grasshopper, that's and the leaf bug. That's like the only one that looks different. And then there's all brown stag beetles and horned beetles, and they all grow on tree. They don't grow on trees. They're found on trees, and they all look the same, which is why I have tons of beetles here, because they are at least worth a little bit. But still, oh god. And I still haven't found them all. Oh god, the net broke. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Oh, hey, cool. Let's go buy some new tools real quick. Hey, there's Hopkins. We haven't talked to him yet. Hopkins, hello. What's the latest? I might copy you. I could be Cupcake Jr. for the day. Hopkins, don't you start being creepy too. Did I see everybody? I haven't found Zell. He's probably at the museum. Alright, let me buy a new slingshot and new net real quick. Slingshot! Bug net. I actually have some bug nets in storage, but apparently there's bug catching events all summer long, I think. So I had to buy some extras. It was just easier. Just easier to come here now and buy them. Alright. Let's go find that last piece of furniture, then we'll do some donations. We'll get the bugs out of the way real quick so Blathers can enjoy his evening. God, I hope that one beetle that I lost wasn't one of the ones I needed. What's your thoughts on those villains from the Dick Tracy cartoon? I mean, they were the villains of Dick Tracy. They were wacky and they had weird facial features and quirks. I know there were some character, because my introduction to Dick Tracy was the movie, which I still really like to this day. But the cartoon had other characters that were not in the movie, which I assume were from the comic. But I remember, like, you know, Itchy and Flat Top and Mumbles and all them. And the friggin' flowers are growing on the path again. No sign of red. But then again, there were characters in the movie that weren't in the show either, so... I think... I could have sworn some of the characters from the Dick Tracy movie were original, too. Hey, alright. Wood-burning stove. Awesome. Yo. That is a tall pipe. I forgot I have the money tree with me still. Let me go plant that. Well, actually, let's check up here, see if Zell's here. I don't need that bug. I already got that bug. Nope, he's got to be in the museum. Oop, that's an expensive butterfly. Come here. Yeah. Gotcha. This is my shaky shoulders, the blank, and Influence didn't make it into the Dick Tracy cartoon, but then again, they're the most serious ones too. Yeah, the Dick Tracy cartoon was, you know, supposed to be, you know, silly for the kids and fun. Ooh. That, I have that beetle already, but I'm going to catch it because I believe it's worth a lot of money. Yeah. Come to Papa. A Cyclomatus stag. Those mandibles are a mouthful. They sure are. Oh, one of the bugs this month is a walking stick bug. You know, a stick bug. It looks like a stick. And it's funny because after the joke with that one is he holds it up and he goes, "Here's a walking stick. This is my walking shtick." You know, doing the usual pun. And then after that, there's an extra piece of dialogue that's like, "Look, these are the jokes, okay?" So at least they're self-aware. All right, let me drop off some stuff. Actually, let me assess these fossils. We'll empty out the inventory, and then we'll donate the bugs. And hopefully, we'll be able to find those other bugs. I wouldn't go that far. It's nowhere near as like insulting to the source material. It's just, you know, it's downgraded a little bit at least. But besides that show had more problems, like the fact that Dick Tracy didn't do anything in it, or the racial stereotypes that got pulled from TV. I'll never get over that. I remember watching that on TV, and then suddenly, like, they pulled a whole bunch of episodes, and I wasn't sure why. I mean, at the time, I wasn't, you know, I was young, so I didn't really know what a racial stereotype is. But then I got older, and I was like, oh, that's why they didn't show those episodes. I'm pretty sure you can still, like there's a DVD of it. I'm sure you can get those episodes there. So, there's that. Alright, let's deposit some stuff. I'm just gonna sell that. No. Storage. 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 Weeds. Nah, we'll sell the weeds. Let's go put these bugs somewhere. I might get a model of these butterflies, because they're kind of cool looking. They're very shimmery. Nope, no room. No room! Man, I really hope Flick shows up. We're doing this shtick again. It's like, oh, I got too many bugs. What am I gonna do with all these bugs? You're rewriting? Yeah. Cool. I mean, rewriting is good sometimes. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't need the money. Oh, hey. Elvira is prancing around outside. Hopefully she doesn't bang on the door. Eh. Stop. I hate the net in this game. Every time I try to do something that swings the net. You know how many of my villagers I bonked in the head with the net? Jeez. Hey, Angus. Alright, boys, I need to sell some stuff. Come and buy my junk. I swear, I don't know how this place stays in business. You literally buy twigs. Sure. Money! Miles! That I don't need. In fact, I'm about to get more because I'm going to check the shop. Thoughts on Transformers Animated? You know what? I didn't really like it at first, and it's mostly because of the redesigns. But I changed my mind about it real quick. Transformers Animated was awesome. Do you have a new KK? Nope. Anything good for sale? Nope. Alright. Though, honestly, my favorite Transformers show was Prime. That one was hard to top. And it's funny because I've actually... I know it's really difficult to like, you know, think about this, but I never really watched a lot of Transformers growing up. I was more of a G.I. Joe kid. Transformers, somehow Transformers G1 passed me by, and I don't know how. I mean, I remember the commercials. I remember seeing the toys. I may or may not have had one or two Transformers toys. Actually, I can confirm that I've had at least one, because not too long ago I went through a box of Hot Wheels cars I had, and one of them was a Transformer. It was literally doing what it was supposed to do. It was hiding amongst cars. Transformers anime is cool. It's too bad the show got canceled like Thundercats. Yeah, I heard they wanted to do more with it, but they never did. It's a shame. I mean, it's not like we have a shortage of Transformers cartoons. Hey, there's Zell. What's up, handsome? I knew you. The only thing in here with a heartbeat. Yeah. These ancient bones survived millions of years just to see you. All I had to do was walk a few feet and advantage Zell. Sure. My introduction to G.I. Joe was a promo trailer for Sigma 6 on SpongeBob. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Sigma 6 is not the worst G.I. Joe show, but it's certainly not great. All right. It's bug time. We got all these bugs. Look, you see what I'm talking about here? Like, all these bugs look friggin' identical. And then you have the 3 cicadas, some of which are only available during certain times of the day. This one right here, the friggin' scarab, and one other one, I think it was the horned elephant. These I had to play the game at 11 o'clock at night to get these. The bugs this month have been insane. And I'm still missing 2, so we gotta probably go on an adventure later to try and get them. All right, let's get the donation party over with. Hey, Blathers, I brought your favorite, Boogs. Okay, let's start with the scarab because I kind of like the scarab. I actually caught an extra scarab, and I was gonna gift it to Anka because I feel like that's appropriate. I mean, I did watch one of the DVDs of G.I. Joe Sigma 6, and I thought it was cool, but looking back on it, yeah, it did not age well. It lacked cohesion, and they did a lot of the characters wrong, and it had a lot of the 4-Kid stank on it, and it was just not cool. Okay, collectors consider the Scarab Beetle quite the prize, thanks to its shiny metallic shell. But did you know this bug has no nose and uses its antenna to sense smells instead? In fact, the Scarab Beetle's plated antenna are quite unique and set apart from other beetles. But all antennae are equally awful in my book. Alright, cool. Good to know. Tell me about the Golden Stag. I mean, lots of beetles. Yes, the Golden Stag beetle is quite the prize thanks to its metallic gold coloring. But let me speak plainly, the Golden Stag is not made of gold. It is made of bug, though through and through, and thus it is vile. Golden Stag, bah, gross stag is more like it. Wasn't really much of a fact there, Blathers. You're kind of slipping. You gotta keep your emotions out of your job, you know? The idea for G.I. Joe having an anime series sounded cool, but Sigma 6 is not. Yeah. I was very disappointed in it. Alright, here's a plain old grasshopper. Plain harmless grasshopper. Grasshoppers have never hurt anyone in their entire existence. But please tell me about it. Grasshoppers are known for making a chirping sound, though it does not sound like chirping to me. They make this rude racket by rubbing their hind legs against their wings. And though they eat seeds and pollen, they sometimes prey on smaller insects too. I say, such violent table manners should not be tolerated. Horrible hoppers! Alright. Thanks, Blathers. Insightful as always. Horned Dynastid. The Horned Dynastid's head is shaped like a samurai warrior's helmet. Hoot hoot. Hooty hoot. It would be most impressive, in fact, if their large size wasn't so horrifying. Adult males are usually use their huge horn heads for fighting and digging, while the females have no such need. As for their larvae and pupa, they are too quite large and feed on rotting wood and at a tremendous pace. A foul feast indeed. Alright, tell me more about these identical looking bugs. The giant stag. It is said the giant stag is a popular pet among bug enthusiasts, though how one might consider oneself enthusiastic about bugs is quite beyond me, but I digress. Giant stags look fearsome with their enormous curved mandibles, but in truth, they are really quite cowardly. Oh, how they love to hide away in rotting wood, only to reveal themselves under the cover of dark. Hoot, I shall never turn off the lights again. If you haven't noticed, in Cyber 6, there are some cameo of characters from the comic, if you have seen some panel of the comic. I do know a lot of the characters, in the show were from the comic. Like the investigator guy, who was unfortunately designed a little too stereotypically. Like I know he was in the comic. Shoot, I was gonna say something. And I don't remember. Oh well. Anyway, tell me about the bug. The Miyama stag has protrusions on its head that resemble ears, and yet the ugly lumps are not ears. It is, however, called a stag beetle because of the large deer-like horns upon its head. And the word Miyama is its name means deep mountain in Japanese. Feel free to call it what you like. I will simply call it disgusting. Disgusting stag beetle does have a ring. Yes. Make a donation. Saw stag. Saw stag has named from the shape of its pincers. That is, its pincers look like jagged saws. And I tell you, the bigger the beetle, the more saw-like teeth its giant jaws have. I say the saw stag seems more at home in a horror film than in nature. I have terrified myself just talking about it. Idea for a movie. Attack of the Saw Stags from space. The Horned Atlas. This sucker is huge. Last, I'm obligated to ask, would you like to learn more about it? Yes. Beware the Horned Atlas. I tell you, this rhinoceros beetle is known for its violent temperament. The males use the three large horns on their head to fight amongst each other for dominance. But it is their young that truly give me the cold sweats. You see, their larvae grow quite large, and the worst of all, they bite. It is the stuff of nightmares, I say. There were characters from the Cyber 6 comic that didn't appear in the cartoon, such as Jose partner, Lucas, childhood friend, and a girl. Yeah, I'd imagine so. I mean, there was only, what, 12 episodes of the show? Anyway, no, let's do something a little different. Let's do this one, the walking leaf. This one's kind of cool. It disguises itself as the leaf that your furniture is represented by, so it's just lying on the floor. But then you get near it and it shakes and it turns into a bug. What a fraud! What a phony! A big fat phony! The walking leaf is in fact the very embodiment of a lie. This master mimic looks like a tree leaf all the way down to the tiniest detail. In fact, this bug has been known to sway to and fro as it walks, just so it looks like a leaf blown in the wind. And the fakery works. These insects look so much like leaves that even leaf-eating insects nibble on them. Lying liars indeed. Thoughts on Corpse Party? The anime? It kind of messed up. I know it's based on a game. I know Pinto knows all about the game, but I don't know if he's still here. But yeah, we did watch the anime. It was really messed up. Earth-boring dung beetles are considered quite handsome by some, thanks to their metallic luster. In fact, some even think them to be good omens and bringers of favorable fortune. But I must protest. These field-ravaging pests love to burrow under piles of dung and lay their eggs. They raise their young under dung. Need I say more? Ugh, I think not. Kind of weird I'm working on He-Man and Corpse Party crossover fanfic. That's interesting. All right, let's do the cicadas last. Horned elephant. A horned elephant. What a wretched thing. Yes, obligated. Yes, please tell me. The horned elephant beetle certainly lives up to its namesake. Not only does the horn on its head resemble the trunk of an elephant, it is also one of the heaviest beetles in the world. Size aside, allow me to reveal the reason why I find the horned elephant beetle so repugnant. Their backs are covered in fine coat of hair. Hirsute beetles who Hirsute beetles. The horror. Interesting. I like how some of the explanations is just mostly him being upset about the bug and just making stuff up. The Cyclomentus stag. The only reason I do crossover is I want to see characters' reaction to a whole event, especially Cobra. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of, you know, one of the novelties of crossover. Put a famous character in a new situation and, you know, see how they would react to it. The Cyclometus stag is known for its giant jaws, which can be even larger than its body. Its round eyes and silver color make it a beloved beetle, though how one could love a beetle is beyond me. Imagine being pinched by those long jaws and the pain would cause. Ouch. Eh. Could be worse. They could be venomous. They're not venomous, are they? Okay, blue weevil beetle. Tell me more. Yes, the blue weevil beetle does come in beautiful shades of blue and green. The colors are so bright that some say it looks like a living jewel. But I say it looks like a weevil, and weevil rhymes with evil. Draw your own conclusions from there. I certainly have. Subscribe to my conspiracy YouTube channel. Walking stick. It's walking shtick. I actually love walking sticks. I think they're cool. The ending for Cyber 6 comic was a lot different from the cartoon. It ends with Cyber 6 and Lucas having a baby and the villains escaping. Oh, I'm sure if they had a chance to, you know, go further with it, they would have had a better ending. It did end ambiguously with heavy implication that, you know, they were going to continue, but I guess, you know, there was problems. They never did. The walking stick looks just like a twig, does it not? It even has knots like a real twig would. These bashful bugs mimic plants in ways to hide from predators. A noble go, you might say. But though the deceptive wretches fool some, they do not fool me. I see those bugs for what they are. Monsters, plain and simple. I say, did you know that walking sticks can grow 2 feet long? Imagine running into one. I surely would faint. Alright, time for the cicadas. Let's start with the cicada shell, which apparently has its like own separate achievement for, or the Nook Miles achievement. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Which is weird, but I don't know. I think like bug collecting like this is you know very popular in Japan. So they probably, you know, catered more toward that as to why that has its own thing. Anyway, tell me about this empty shell of a bug. Cicadas, the nerve. Not only are they loud, they leave their cicada shells lying around. When it's time for a cicada nymph to turn into an adult, you see it clings to a tree and sheds its exoskeleton. And it just leaves the shell of its former self hanging right there. Awful manners, really, and awfully terrifying too. In fact, later on reading Cyber 6 comic, the art style becomes a lot more different, going from European Tintin style to more Disney appearance. Really? I really got to get a hold of the comic at some point and read it. I know there's a translation of it online somewhere, because someone, when I did my video, somebody mentioned it. Alright, tell me about this robust bug. The robust cicada got its name from the chirping sound of which it makes, which is said to be quite, well, robust. But robust hardly describes it. Abrasive, bombastic, cacophonous, that's more like it. Besides the horrid caterwauling, this bug is known for its long wings, short body, and green coloring. But looking at a robust cicada is just as unpleasant as listening to one, and my eyes and ears are offended. Well, we got 3 more cicadas here, Blathers, so you better get used to it for a little while longer. Brown cicada. Cicadas are obnoxious insects, and not just brown cicadas, mind you, but all cicadas. They flex ribbed membranes on their torso called timbas to make a loud snapping sound. So rude. Ooh. Yes, it is only the males who make the noise, sometimes at a volume that can produce pain at close range. Appalling inconsiderate, I must say. Appallingly inconsiderate. Any hoot? Yes, thank you. The artist himself seems like he wanted to work on animation. Just looking at his other works besides Cyber 6. In fact, there's a canceled animation trailer on YouTube. Really? Giant cicada. Big cicada. Tell me more. Oh, shoot, I hit the button too fast. These beasts spend most of their lives underground where they gorge on tree roots. But once they emerge, they make an awful racket. In fact, some say their song sounds like a shrieking siren. I would rather listen to nails on a chalkboard. It sounds like summer in an anime. Whenever, you know, when they ever have like a scene in an anime when they're outside and you hear the cicadas. And finally, the evening cicada. Try not to hit the button too fast this time. The evening cicada certainly knows how to ruin a quiet moment. As the sun sets, it strikes up a sad song so sonorous one can't hear one's own thoughts. I feel sorry for its melancholy moods if it weren't so very vocal about how it feels. Ugh. Please pipe down. Alright. Thoughts on Dororo? I've never seen it. There's a lot of anime that I have not seen. That I missed out on because I got kind of tired of anime for a while. Alright, anyway. Bugs have been donated. I'm gonna do a quick sweep of the island along the beach, just to see if we find any of the other bugs I need. Let's head this way. Oh, we still haven't seen... Did we see Audie? I don't think we saw Audie. We'll check and see if Audie's at her house. Okay, nothing there. Gulliver's still hanging out, squatting on my island. I'm gonna start charging him rent if he stays here too long. Start a service fee for him hanging out here. Nope. Is that one that I need? I don't think it is. I think it's the Dynastid or whatever the hell it was called. Yep. I got enough bugs. Release! You like Dororo because it involved a girl and a lone swordsman trying to regain his bodily parts by killing monsters that he had stolen from him. Huh. Interesting. I think Audie might have been back at the museum also. Okay, I'm not seeing any bugs. Hey, Angus. Hopkins, you guys having a good time? Cool. Alright, I don't see any... Okay, let me get the fish list real quick. We'll try and catch some fish. Should have had this pulled up already. There are, as I said, not that many fish to catch, so we'll probably not spend a lot of time on this. Find the ones that I need. There we go. All day, 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. Oh, shoot, we missed one. Oh, we missed two, actually. The two big ones. Well, I guess we're only catching 2 fish, because that's all I can catch. Alright. Go grab, more bug facts. That's what you missed. What if Cobra Commander was to compete in Total Drama? That would be hilarious. Right now we're gonna do a little bit of fishing. Try and catch 2 of the new fish that I need. Shoot, I didn't realize. I thought it was 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, well, let's see. We're at the sea. We're going to try and catch the sweet fish in the river and the puffer fish in the sea. And then we're going to try out the swimming. See how that goes. Alright. Hold. Scatter. Looking for a medium. So that looks medium, I think. Hey, there it is. It's behind the tool cart, but that was quick. Okay, cool. Let's have a good look at this boy here. Sweet fish. All right. Now we just need the puffer fish. We're looking for a medium in the ocean. Go over here. Scatter. That looks small, but we're going to catch it anyway. Horse mackerel. Everyone's favorite. That's that eel. You can go away. That looks medium. Please be puffer fish. Not a puffer fish. Why do you find Monstar kind of an idiot? Aren't the 80s villains sometimes dumb? Yeah, true. Sometimes, but you know, just because sometimes doesn't mean they have to. Hey Jay, by the way. It's another one of those eels. He's just, he's not as cool as he could have been. You know? Like, Mum-Ra was awesome. Monstar is just kind of a joke. Fishy, fishy. Ah! Fishing rod dead. Must buy new. I could make the fishing rod, but this is just quicker. Thank you. Yes, I am wealthy. I can afford it. Since we're here, let's sell that sweet fit. Nah. Let's get rid of these. Monstar appear in the 2011 series and had gotten to see. They would have made him better than his. I think, yeah, they would have. It would have nice to see him get a little bit of an origin story too, because his whole deal is just bizarre and completely inexplicable. All right, Pufferfish Part 2. That looks very medium. Yes. No. Barred knife jaw. You also look medium. Pufferfish. Squid. Ever thought of doing a day stream on a weekend? I would like to, at some point. It's just that sometimes, like during the day on the weekends, I'm busy, you know, catching up on stuff that I needed to do. Also, that is peak dog hours, so I don't really get a lot of time to myself. But I might at some point as soon as things get. Hey, Fugu! I caught a pufferfish. I thought you'd be a tougher fish. Yeah. What if Ashley from Secret of Kells competed in Total Drama? She would destroy everybody. I think she'd be more pissed that people are in her forest doing stupid stuff. Now eat it. Poison, poison, tasty fish. Make sure you cut it right. Yeah. Hey, all right, Blathers. Have you recovered from the bugs? My skilled hands are busy. All right, tell us about the pufferfish. Oh, this is undoubtedly a pufferfish. Like its cousin the blowfish, when the pufferfish feels threatened, it inflates into a spiky balloon. We used to catch blowfish in the canals here where I live. The biggest difference between them is that the pufferfish is not deadly poisonous like its kin. So while it may look scary, the substantially reduced risks of life and limb make it much better to comply. And there, yeah, unless you eat it. Zartan versus Tigra. Who would win? Ooh. That's an interesting matchup. I think Tigra. Zartan has some weaknesses, like he can't be out in the sun. So yeah, I think Tigra would have the edge in that. Tell me about the sweetfish. Sweetfish are the damp heralds of summer. These slippery fellows appear in numbers when it warms up. They hatch in a river, then swim to the ocean. Once mature, they return to the river where they are born. But when they return depends on the river temperature. If it's too cold, their fishing season will start later. Some even say summer can't even start without the sweetfish, despite the key role played in Earth's axle tip. Jeez, he's pissed about that for some reason. Alright, well, we caught 2 of the fish. I'm gonna probably have to catch the other 2 on my own time. And then we'll donate them whenever I stream this next. Either next month or whenever the next birthday is. Because apparently I have a lot of villagers with birthdays around the same time. Alright, so let's try out the swimming mechanic that they introduced. So in order to go swimming, you got to suit up. You got to wear a wetsuit, which apparently does not count as clothes. Oh shit! I have these other fish. All right, whatever. We'll sell those on our way out. So you have to actually get the wetsuit from. See, I think where the heck was it? If it's not classified, yeah, for some reason it's not classified as clothes. I'm surprised Hasbro hasn't bring back Transformers anime, considering the show is still popular to this day. Hasbro is a fickle company. Hasbro, I think, is one of those companies where I like what they produce, but I don't like them as a company. You know, they're kind of like Disney in my eyes. See, where's the wetsuit? I had it on the other day. Oh, it's alphabetical. I want by date. There's the wetsuit. Oh, no, that's the power suit. Wetsuit. I might have to put the wetsuit out so I know where it is. Okay, so there we go. Let's get changed. Wetsuit. We'll put let's do this proper. There we go. Ready for swimming at night. Speaking of Disney, what are your thoughts on The Rise of Skywalker, since it seems pretty clear you have seen it already? My thoughts on Rise of Skywalker. Like a lot of the Disney Star Wars movies, it started out pretty good. And hey, there's Audie. Let's talk to Audie. It started out pretty good, pretty promising, and then it just tanked. Browsing cute accessories and sparkly knickknack gets me so hyped. It's like someday I'll be on stage singing and dancing and wearing sparkly stuff just like this. This makes me feel so imminently famous, so way deep down inside, you know? Sure. Hey boys, buy my fish. We didn't do a video on Rise of Skywalker, which we probably should have, but, yeah, it's, let me put it to you this way. There are rumors right now, and these are just rumors. There's a good likeliness that it's not true, that Disney wants to retcon their movies. They want to start over. So, yeah. Even they, if that is true, then even they know that they kind of screwed up. All right. Enough movie talk. Let's go for a night swim. I wanna... In we go! Did you stop the movie reviews? No, we just kind of just stopped doing them because, well, for one, we haven't gone to the movies in a while for obvious reasons. And secondly, we've mostly just been trying to hang out with friends instead, which has been infinitely more more entertaining. Hey, what did I found a rock. It's a mussel. It's been working out. Yeah, so Thunderbolt. So yeah, the new thing here is you can collect shells and shellfish and stuff, and you can donate them to the museum. And you have all this this new real estate to wander around in. So we're gonna go for a little swim around the island. And they put up this handy net so you don't try to swim away. So you don't try and escape. Hey, remember when we were catching sharks? By the way, I don't know if I need the mask or not. I just have it on because, you know, it's kind of appropriate. Oh, this is a Welk. Happy snails to you. These jokes are terrible. Favorite total drama moments from any season. Oh, man. I like the episode in the first season where the camp got flooded, and it was down to like 4, and then they like had to go. They had to like survive together, like for real, and then Owen went feral or something. Come on, get on top of that. Man, where is this thing? Come here. Gotcha. It's another Welk. I can't discard things in the water. They don't let you pollute. Are you going to continue your anime reviews? You mean the Rob Tries Anime? I've considered it, but I've just been really busy lately. Plus, I haven't really watched a whole lot of anime. This is an acorn barnacle. Will it grow into an oak barnacle? No. I've watched some anime. I've caught stuff every once in a while. I recently watched an anime called High Score Girl. It's on Netflix. It was surprisingly good. Like I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. This is some sea grapes. I can't let these go sour. Oop. Deep dive. Yes, this is all new stuff, apparently. I did one, and unfortunately, it didn't really go over that well, which is one of the reasons why I stopped. Are you going to continue web series Spotlight? Again, I considered it, but I've just been really busy. If you've noticed, the main channel has gone kind of quiet for a while. I've been working on Cartoon Clip Show. I've been writing it so I can get that out. I might do. I might take a pause from that and do a Rob Watches, because I've been wanting to talk about the Looney Tunes cartoon. How the hell do I see where it is? Thunder Kittens versus the Dreadlocks. I'm pretty sure the Thunder Kittens can take on the Dreadnoks. Because you know how crafty they are. Whoa! It's an octopus! If I catch another one of those, I'm giving it to Marina. This is kind of cool. Just go around finding stuff. And the movies that went streaming haven't been interesting. Yeah. I know there's movies that that are being held off from being streamed. I know A Quiet Place 2 is pretty much done, but they want it for theaters because they think it's you know, more of a theater experience than anything. Acorn barnacles. We're going to Oak Tree. Yeah, no. Make a schedule for yourself. That's what my older teacher always said. I try to. The thing is, my job takes up so much of my time. Because it's full time. It's 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. Which is good because it's paying my bills. I got some seaweed. But I'm one of those people that, like, when I'm being inhibited from being creative, I get kind of upset about it. Have you knocked the Japanese claw? Have it? I have. I yelled long ago. Yeah, that has not been a thing. Although it wasn't really like an addiction or anything. It was just something fun I like to do. God, not moving. Come here. I just like claw machines. They've always been fun to me. What the? Moon jellyfish. Don't touch that. What are you, crazy? Hey, man, you get a lot of stuff out of this. And there's like a whole other side of Critterpedia for... I mean, there's not a whole lot to find, but still... But yeah, it's a sea anemone. Again, don't touch that. What's wrong with you? It's like I said, you know, I'm one of those people when I'm not able to be creative. I get kind of bummed out. And I think it does kind of also inhibit, you know, my ability to produce content. Also, I've started streaming, and that has also taken up a little bit of time. An IRL claw game stream might get some... I've thought of that. I have thought of that. I need to budget a little bit of money to, you know, dedicate to it. But, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Get on here, play a little Tariva. Watch me struggle as I try to get a stuffed animal off of a bar. I wonder if this stuff is seasonal as well. Oh hey, I can just swim underwater. Gotcha. Yeah, I see what I can do. It's a... Whoa! I got a scallop, and... Ah! Where'd you come from? Pascal. Hey, man, about that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Sure. Oh, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool about the scallop, I left you a cool recipe in return. The pearls you need for that recipe are rare, but you can sometimes find them on the ocean floor. Oh, I didn't know there was going to be a guy out here. I keep my eyes open for them, too. I might even trade you for a scallop if I find one. Forget give and take. This is called give and give. That's how we all win. You dig? See, this guy gets it. Now, if you don't mind, I'll take a lay... I'd like to lay some truth on you in the deep kind. Feel this. Friendship isn't a boat you crew alone. You never know when you'll need all hands on deck for a storm. Consider yourself truthed. Yep, today's a good day. Oh, we found another cool, laid-back villager. Thanks, bro. There are many creatures if you discover at the bottom of the ocean. Okay, I got some. If you look at them in the otter book, if you look at them in the critter book, they say they have. Oh, they do. Okay, so we're not gonna just get all of these tonight then. Ah, okay. I was actually kind of I was gonna try and get them all tonight, but I guess there's not. Guess you can't. Okay, well that's good to know. We'll do a lap of the island and then we'll end this. Ghostbusters versus Groon the Destroyer. I'm sure Ghostbusters can take care of him. Egon will figure it out, because he figures everything out. Hey, there's something new. Sea slug. It's salty. It's kind of salty about that. That guy said he left me a recipe, right? Oh, there's more. If you meet a laid-back fellow floating in the sea, consider sharing some of your scallops with him. You never know what you might learn in return, and a little gift never hurts either. See, he gave me a... He said he gave me a recipe, right? Huh. Oh, there's another one. How far out in the ocean am I? Not that far. As you can see, there's a net right here to keep everyone in. Although somehow, if this net has always been here, it's not doing a good job because, you know, I was catching whale sharks last month. Also, I literally caught a great white last night, so that'd be an interesting twist on this game. They suddenly have shark attacks. Oh, hey, here's the dock. Don't you hate whenever you try to watch an anime, there's one or more person complaining about the dub and how the dub is sub is superior? Yes, I have a friend. I have friends who's like that. The subs is better. Subs versus dubs thing is petty and stupid. You don't have to tell me. I know. I've had many... Oh, it's in my inventory. Oh, there it is. Mermaid table, cool. I've had many friends who were like that. And unfortunately, it was one of those things that did, like, push me away from anime for a while, just because there's so many elitist fans. Alright, I'm catching the same stuff over and over, so I'm guessing I might have everything? Maybe? Although I would like to get another scallop because I can donate these to the museum if I'm not mistaken. I would like to get an octopus. I'm going to gift it to Marina. It's a sea anemone. Sea anemone. Stop moving. Come here. Gotcha. Hey, you're new. A tiger prawn. It ain't a lion. Agree. And whatever I'm in that argument, I always say dub and subs suck because they both have the same problems, which is why I like Primal. See, sometimes I do feel like a dub is appropriate. Like, for example, there was an anime I watched not too long ago. A very good one. It's called Vinland Saga. Well, whatever that is, it's fast. It's an anime called Vinland Saga. It's on Amazon Prime. Hey, there's a fish right there. Can I catch the fish? Like this? Nope, I scared away. Vinland Saga is an anime about Vikings. Whoa, this is... sea urchin, cool. It's an anime about Vikings. It takes place in, Scandinavia and Europe and everything. For some reason, it does not have an English dub. And hearing Vikings speak Japanese is very weird. So, in that case, you get English voice actors who can, mimic appropriate accents for people of the region. Whereas, Japanese, if Japanese, and this is going to probably sound kind of bad, but if Japanese can mimic other, accents and everything, I've never been able to pick up on it. Another snail. Are my pockets full? Almost. Alright, well, we're almost all the way around the island. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. The Dodo Airport. So, in that instance, I do feel like a dub would be appropriate. You have something that takes place in Japan and is more akin to Japanese culture. Then, I can see a good argument to, only watch it subtitled. Another example, there's an anime from many years ago that I watched called Blood Plus. It was a pretty cool anime, if I remember correctly. But throughout the series, they traveled a lot. They went from Japan to, I think they went to like Vietnam or something, and then they traveled through Russia all the way through Europe and eventually ended up in America. And watching that in Japanese was weird because hearing everybody all over the world speak Japanese just didn't sound right. So I kind of dislike the sub of Goblin Slayer because some of the characters sound a bit bland and out of place and annoying. Yeah, well, I've not really seen much of Goblin Slayer. I've been meaning to watch it. I did, however, watch the abridged episode of Goblin Slayer, and it was great. They somehow managed to turn that first episode funny. That's a special kind of talent right there. They stole your clothes and did absolutely nothing else! Ever thought of re-uploading your old Rob Watches videos on YouTube? I've watched some of them. I don't think they'd really fit on YouTube. They're very long and awkward and uncut, and yeah, they wouldn't really fit with YouTube right now. Plus, a lot of the stuff I talked about is long since ended. Turning in the water is tough. Okay. More seaweed. My favorite. We got room for one more. And we're back by my house. Terrible use of CG. Yeah, I noticed there's a trend of a lot more anime using CG. And sometimes it looks good, and other times not really. Like High Score Girl, the anime I was watching on Netflix, that is actually done in CG, and I think they did a pretty good job with it. I know that show Beastars is done in CG, and a lot of people seem to like that as well. All right, I got room for one more in my pocket, so whatever, we're gonna catch whatever this is and go in. Probably the best use of CG in an anime I've seen is one called Land of the Lustrous. It's a mussel. That's a very interesting and weird anime, but by far, it has the best CG I've seen. Like, the best use of it. Going back to new movies, Disney kind of killed Artemis Fowl by putting it on Disney+. I heard... I admittedly don't know a whole lot about Artemis Fowl. I never read the books or anything. So, everything I know is from... you know, from other people that have read the book. But from what I understand, they kind of butchered it as an adaptation. So, yeah. Also, just in general, a lot of Disney movies that are not, you know, one of their main animated ones, none of their Pixar ones, like Marvel and Star Wars and all that. Whenever they do like something on the side, like Artemis Fowl or A Wrinkle in Time or the BFG or, you know, one of those kinds of movies, it never really does so too well. And I'm kind of surprised they keep trying. But I don't know. Some of them aren't too bad. It's just that I guess they just don't really live up to some of their other stuff. Imagine Cartoon Saloon working on a G.I. Joe cartoon. I don't know if that would... I don't really know if that's their thing. That would be kind of strange. Hey, Blathers, I can donate this stuff to you, right? I found a sea creature. So where exactly do these get displayed? Have a mussel. Mussel. Extraordinary things, are they not? I wonder, would you entrust this marvelous marine to me? Sure. So is there going to be like a new addition to the museum? Or something? Did you know the mussel has a beard? Ooh, it's true. Well, partially true anyway. Mussels have a special gland that secretes a thing called bysus, or byssal thread. They use these thread beard-like fibers to anchor themselves to rock and keep themselves in place. So you see, the mussel's beard is a function rather than merely stylish. They go with the fish, okay. Then again, perhaps all beards should be this way. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Yes. Assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude. Cool. Thanks, Blathers. But moreover, it must be said that we are most fortunate to have an island such as this. Once with a veritable bounty of ocean wonders to discover, and of course to display. Indeed, as of now, we have now begun accepting donations of sea creatures. Awesome. 'Tis a broad category that includes discoveries that are not technically creatures per se, but go see what the sea has to offer. Your enthusiastic and philanthropic participation is all I ask. Least favorite G.I. Joe character? Oh, God. Least favorite? Probably some of the characters from, like, the DiC era weren't that great. I know there was a character called, Metalhead, and he looked kind of cool, but he was, like, really silly and weird. A Welk. Yes. Tell me the Welk. I don't think I hate him. I just, I don't know. Just the whole DiC era of G.I. Joe is stupid. Whelks are sea snails that migrate from deep water to shallow water when the weather changes. Avid carnivores, they feed on worms, crustaceans, and mollusks. In fact, these wily snails have been known to use their own shells to pry open shells of their victims. They then use a rough tongue-like organ with thousands of tiny teeth to lick their victims' shells clean. You might want to put that image out of your mind when it's your turn to dine. Yeah, the G.I. Joe D characters aren't always the best. Aside from some that, you know, carried over from the previous series. Admittedly, though, I kind of like, I don't know if this is like controversial or not, but I kind of like Storm Shadow's redesign when he became a good guy in the Deke series. Acorn Barnacle. Do not mistake the acorn barnacle for a relative of the clam. Tut-tut. Mollusks, they are not. Barnacles are cousins to crabs and lobsters, you see, though the family resemblance is hard to spot. Acorn barnacles may also seem to live a stationary life, what with being attached to rocks and such. But truth be told, baby barnacles are avid travelers drifting shellless about the sea before settling down. Once they find a good rock to affix themselves to, they float free no more, which begs the question, do adults acorn barnacles ever look out across the open sea and long for youthful adventure once more? Wow, that got deep. Well, speaking of Disney Plus, they did add shows such as Star vs. the Force of Evil. Yes, in fact, they added Star vs. the Forces of Evil in the time in between I made that video and uploaded it. So, yeah, that video was outdated like immediately. And I know they did add a bunch of other stuff as well. There's still some stuff that's missing, however. Sea grapes. It seems the best part of G.I. Joe Deke show was Storm Shadow and Cobra Commander. Although I kind of hated Cobra Commander's design in the Deke era. It was like that metal suit with the snorkel. He had a snorkel for some reason. I don't know why. Sea grapes are marine algae that look much like their landlocked namesake. That is, they are green pearl-like orbs that cluster tightly along underwater vines. And sea grapes, like regular grapes, are a popular snack food too, albeit of a saltier variety. Fans of the briny delicacy enjoy the way the shiny pearls pop when they're chewed. People eat these, really? It makes one wonder whether sea grape juice might have some appeal. Probably not. I mean, they were trying to stay close to the action figures. Yeah, true. They made all the action figures like bright colors and stuff. All right, octopus. It's amazing you can just go down and pick up an octopus. With its 8 limbs, 3 hearts, and surprisingly big brain, the octopus is quite the wonder. It is also an escape artist like no other. You see, the octopus has a specialized skin cell that can change color and texture with lightning speed. Thus, it can look for all the world like a patch of seabed 1 minute and a pile of rocks the next. That is true. I've seen that happen. But the deception doesn't stop there. When attacked by a predator, the octopus releases a cloud of ink and poof, makes an escape. Let's just call the octopus what it is, shall we? The ninja of the deep. Wow, we were just talking about Storm Shadow, and there you have it. Have you read the G.I. Joe Marvel comics? Not all of them. I started collecting them a while ago, but I kind of fell out of it. I do have quite a few of them. I think I stopped collecting them when I found out that there's like 200 or something of them. Yes, tell me about seaweed. Tell me all about seaweed. I need to know. Let it be known that seaweed is a misnomer of the highest order. That is, it is not a noxious weed so much as it is a marine algae most beneficial to life on land and sea. Seaweed, you see, provides essential habitat for food for all manner of marine creatures. And it creates a great deal of oxygen we landlubbers love to breathe too. Hoo-hoo. That is true. And yet I can't help but shudder when the slimy stuff touches my toes during swim. Oh, the horror. By the way, you still have Disney Plus? Yes, I do. At least for now. Honestly, Based on what I've been seeing, I'm starting to get tempted by HBO Max. Because a lot of Cartoon Network stuff is going there. As well as a lot of, like, other stuff that I'm kind of interested in. Moon jellyfish. So, I don't know. I mean, Disney Plus is cheap. It's got that going for it, for sure. But, who knows? I don't know. The HBO Max is actually looking kind of good right now. Did you manage to get Ram Bam, Hammerhead, Driller, and some of the other Thundercats figures? No, I have not. I haven't collected any since. There is actually a collectible toy store not far from where I live that actually has some of the ones I was looking for. They had a Hammerhand too. Hammerhand is hard to get because he has like tubes on his back, and a lot of times they're broken. But the ones I saw there were in pretty decent shape. So who knows? The moon jellyfish. What's not to love about this pretty floating flower of the sea? Well, I suppose its tentacles do give a sting when touched, but only a mild thing to the likes of us. Other creatures may not be so fond of this translucent beauty, though who can blame them really? Moon jellyfish have stinging cells called syndecytes that kill fish and other small critters that float by. And they use their oral arms to pull these morsels into their mouths and stomachs. Indeed, one need to but observe the moon jellyfish to see how brutal and beautiful nature can be. I wonder if we can pick up a Portuguese man-o-war. That's a really bad idea. You better get quick because recently the action figures are sooner or later becoming expensive. Oh, they already are. Thundercats figures in particular are quite expensive. Sea anemone. Anemone. Medusa herself would be most impressed by the sea anemone. This pretty predator loves to wave its colorful flowing locks about. But those gorgeous tresses are in fact deadly tentacles surrounded by a hungry mouth. Triggered by the slightest touch, these tentacles harpoon victims with neurotoxin. The sea anemone then pulls the hapless prey into its mouth for a spot of lunch. I say, let this be a lesson. Never ever make an enemy out of a sea anemone. Good one, Blathers. I made the funny! Sea Slug! Team Sea Slug! Go Team Sea Slug! See if anybody knows what that's a reference to. Maybe I have regretted passing... Maybe I have regretted passing off a cheap 1984 Cobra Commander figure. Yeah, well, the thing about G.I. Joe figures is that they're so plentiful. Oh. Shoot, I got... That is, the Sea Slug is a gastropod that looks ready to walk on the red carpet or perform beneath a big top. But those clowns are no laughing matter, eh what? Their garish colors and wild patterns warn predators to steer clear of their stinging toxic taste. And that is how you dress for success, as they say. I'm lucky I still have most of my G.I. Joes from when I was a kid. I don't have any of the vehicles anymore, unfortunately. Except for, I still have Sergeant Slaughter's tank. And I think I have Serpentor's chariot, but that's about it. At least the He-Man and Dick Tracy action figures are still cheap, except for blank. Yeah, the blank is crazy expensive. It's funny because I had all the Dick Tracy figures, but I never had the blank, and we were never able to find it in any toy stores. And then I found out it was like a Sears exclusive or something. It was only at a specific store, and it goes for ridiculous amounts. The tiger prawn is a hardy crustacean found in many places around the world. Named for the stripes on its exoskeleton, it molts out of the shell as it grows in size. If only I could acquire a larger home with such ease. But did you know what I can find even more fascinating? The tiger prawn's legs. It has 5 pairs of swimming legs, 5 pairs of walking legs, and 3 pairs of limbs to eat with. How, might I ask, does it not trip over its own 26 feet? Well, it lives in the water, so that kind of helps. You know what action figures I have been trying to rebuild my collection of is the real Ghostbusters. I used to love those figures. And there actually recently was a re-release of Kenner action figures for like the original line of real Ghostbusters. They were Walmart exclusives, and recently I went around to all the Walmarts in my area and I found them all, except for Stay Puft, unfortunately. All I need is Cobra Commander, Scarlet, and the Flash in my collection. Oh, cool. Do I have Scarlet? I don't remember. Anyway, sea urchin. Slate pencil urchins are the type of sea urchin topped with thick, rounded spines that resemble sticks of chalk. These urchin spines protect them not only from predators, but from violent waves as well. Found in coral reefs, they're usually bright red, brown, or purple in color. For all those bright colors, one would think the slate pencil urchin to be quite deadly. But all those pretty colors, it seems, are just a pretty show. Hope Hasbro released G.I. Joe figures that way. I don't waste money on single action figures. Alright, last one, sea urchin. And I guess we'll go take a look at the tank and see what they look like. Sea urchin, the unabashed goth of the ocean floor. Indeed, with its mane of dark-hued spikes, it looks all of the world as if it might front a punk rock band. Perhaps its more demure relatives, the sea cucumber and the sea star, disapprove of its outlandish look. 'Twould certainly explain why sea stars gobble up sea urchins every chance they get. But worry not for our spiky friend. Its venomous spines are an effective deterrent for many a predator. And they are its sticky tube feet, which it uses to maneuver out of harm's way. Tube feet, I say. What will this salty rebel think of next? And there you have it. Alright, cool. We got more donations in. We got a whole new world of things to collect. And we can learn about this too. A mermaid table. What does a mermaid table look like? It looks like that. Cool. I need pearls, but I don't have a video on my rare wrestling figures. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I have a bunch of WWF figures all about. I did a video on my WCW figures. People seem to enjoy that. Hey, there's the octopus. Just hanging out. Oh, hey, this is where the jellyfish go. Oh, jellyfish tank. I love it. I always wanted one of these. Not in the floor, mind you, but still. There's the snail, I guess, in this giant tube all by itself. And here we go. We got some more stuff in here. Sea grapes. Sea urchin. Pencil urchin. Clownfish, sturgeonfish, butterfly fish, ribbon eel, and tiger prawn, sea anemone, sea slug, mussel. You're gonna make an enemy, might as well work on Cartoon Saloon since they seem to care about that more than money. They are a very good company. They produce a lot of really good stuff that unfortunately not a lot of people know about. All right, I'm gonna have to look up and see if there's any other like sea creatures that are available this month, and I'll probably catch them on my own time. Actually, let me. You do a video on Dick Tracy figures. I only got Dick Tracy. Unfortunately, I don't have my Dick Tracy figures anymore. They got lost in the great move, the great yard sale of '96. All right, well, let me deposit. Hold on, how much is some of this stuff? Let me see this. Huh. Seaweed's not much. Jellyfish? How much is jellyfish? Apparently mussels are expensive. Alright, well. I really don't care. I'm loaded. I do have other toy videos lined up. I just haven't had time to sit down and do them. Alright, well, we got new stuff on the horizon here in New Horizons. Gotta get rid of these bugs. It has been about 2 hours, so I think I'm just gonna get changed out of this wetsuit and I'm gonna get going. Yeah, put my clothes on. Can't get changed in a wetsuit, really? Oh yeah, it like doesn't count as clothes for some reason. Alright, whatever. Hey, put my put my suit back on. That's awfully nice. I didn't realize that. Though I'm not certain if Cartoon Saloon would accept some of my story ideas. One of my ideas revolve around Cambodia, about a boy with powerful stream fighting corrupt. Huh. Well, I actually just recently saw a thing where Netflix is taking movie pitches. So maybe send it to them. Netflix will greenlight anything. Oh, I like that. Clown mask. I look like a villain of like a Batman villain or some kind of comic book villain with this. Alright, is there anything else we can do before we go? We found the furniture, we found the money rock. I guess we can do a quick sweep of the island to see if we find those bugs I need. Check the palm trees. Yeah. Guess that South Park episode was right, yeah. And Netflix allows a lot of creative freedom, which is great. Guess the party's still going at Mira's place, jeez. Got Angus hanging out. There's Marina. Hey, Marina. So much to see you even when you're just out for a walk. Have you heard? There's going to be another fishing tourney this... Oh yeah, the fishing tournament. Between now and then, I need to research and brush up on all the latest fishing tips and tricks. I did the bug off with Flick, and I got a bunch of like bug items. I guess when I get back to the house, I'll show those off. That is not one of the bugs I need. Question: do you check? Did I check out your DeviantArt? I think I have. Maybe. Alright, Operation Palm Tree here is not really working out so good. I might have to go to an island. I might have to, like, take some of these palm trees to an island and fix it so that only things will spawn on the palm trees. I don't know. If I did, it was a while ago. What was your DeviantArt name? I honestly can't even remember the last time I was on DeviantArt. There's Hopkins watering the flowers. We're just staring at the flowers. I think he's just staring at the flowers. Oh no, there he goes. He's watering. Yeah, he's a good boy. Quickfire 998. Okay. I'll look at it later, possibly when I'm done here. Alright, unfortunately I'm not seeing the bugs I need. So yeah, I'll catch those on my own time. I'll maybe catch the fish I need on my own time. And if not, I don't know when I'm going to be doing another Animal Crossing stream. As usual, it's like a monthly thing now, or whenever there's an event or a birthday party. So, yeah. But as usual, we're just going to play it by ear. Yeah, it's been 2 hours, so I think I'm going to wrap this up now. Okay, well, let me copy chat messages. That's nice. Alright, I think we're done here for tonight. Okay, so very productive day in Animal Crossing, as usual. Like I said, I'll try to be back with Animal Crossing at some point. I will, as usual, be checking in every day with it just to, you know, keep things up. I'll probably catch a lot of the stuff I need on my own time, and I'll check and see what the like the sea creatures deal is, like what if there's any left. So and I'll be back later this week with more Toonstruck, because that game was kind of fun and weird and interesting. I did have to re-render the one the last episode, which is why it's not up yet. I have to up the audio of the game because you can barely hear what people are saying. So we'll try to remember that for next time. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Be sure to give me a follow if you haven't done so already. And go to Rob the Casual Gamer for stream uploads and other gaming videos. I'm very tired and I got stuff to do. So have a good night, and I will see you guys later.